Hey everyone, welcome back to episode number 4 of the Mind Dream Investment Adventure with Joe Roberts, and we are following him along with Bigger Pockets in this series as Joe buys a property out of state, sight unseen, and we're going to follow along through the whole process. Now, as you know, Joe is serving our country as a Marine, and he is out on deployment. So we have a special guest today that is going to come in, and we're going to talk to him about how he's helping Joe. Before we do that, though, please make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe to this channel so you can get this and more information and more videos just like this as soon as it drops. Just to recap, last time we left Joe is initially on episode 1, we had to identify what city he wanted to pick, and we gave him some variables. We had to define some non-negotiables that we wanted Joe to understand based on numbers and not based on any opinion and based on any feelings or gut reactions. We wanted to define what the numbers were and what non-negotiables would get him to or not to invest in a particular city. Now, Joe ended up deciding on the city of Atlanta as the city that he was going to invest in. And then the next step is he had to go and find and create a team. So Joe went on Bigger Pockets, he went into the forums, and he found the resources that he needed to help build the team in Atlanta while he was living in North Carolina. So again, this is something that you can do if you're looking to build a team. You go on Bigger Pockets and you can find that team of anybody you need, because this is exactly what Joe did. So without further ado, Nick, thank you so much for being on the show with me today. I really appreciate it. Tell me a little bit about how you met Joe really quickly, and then I'd like to hear where you guys are in the process of helping him find some deals.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. So Joe originally reached out to me through the Bigger Pockets app. I had been a frequent poster on the website for many years, learned a ton from Bigger Pockets, and he asked if we could schedule time to talk for a little bit. I think we had a 15-minute window on Saturday and ended up talking for about 45 minutes. Just really about my background, his background, and really what his goals here are in the Atlanta market.
Okay, great. So where are you guys at? Have you guys found any deals, or where are you at in the process right now?
Yeah, so we're in the thick of it. We went under contract on 2 properties previously, okay, and had a drop out of both of those for various reasons. One was a deal kind of downtown Atlanta. A wholesaler brought it to me. I just finished doing a renovation in the neighborhood, asked if I knew anybody, brought the deal with Joe. After doing our due diligence and asking for, a discount on the price, and also working with Mind, we just found out the numbers were not going to work. It was not going to be a good BRRRR, and it was not going to cash flow well.
We tried to negotiate. They couldn't go down any further, and it just deal didn't work out anymore. It's pretty frustrating because I feel like a lot of time went into this one, and I've looked at a lot of properties or analyzed a lot of properties, and this one felt good, but in the end, the inspection came through. Inspection showed water. There was just too much work that needed to be done to the house to get it into a condition where it would make it for the right investment.
So we shifted gears entirely because the first one was a BRRRR method. The second one was just a low-end rental buy and hold. It's an off-market deal that one of my buddies in the office was selling. Went under a contract at $74,000. This one he's actually going to take a loan on and kind of keep it long term. Again, did an inspection on it.
Was told some things about the property that just weren't true in terms of the condition it was in. And I got the inspection done. Found out there was a lot more that needed to be fixed and a lot more issues, and sellers wouldn't come down in price. Well, they came down like a couple thousand, but not enough to even close to covering it. So I decided to pull the plug. It's getting a little bit more frustrating as this goes along.
To be honest with you, at this point, I thought I was going to lose Joe as a client. We've gone under contract twice. We've looked at a couple different things. It's been a couple weeks, and we kind of had a heart-to-heart, and I said, man, what are you feeling? And he said the same thing before. He was feeling a little dismayed, but he said, let's keep going. The entire reason why we invest this money in inspections is to prevent a big issue down the line. And that mold issue, for instance, could have been $6,000. And so now we're under contract on another deal. We kind of widened our parameters and we went a little outside the core of the city. We're in a town called Lithia Springs, which is about 20 minutes west of downtown. To analyze this deal, we used the Bigger Pockets Burr calculator, which I believe you're showing right now. Our purchase price is going to be $114. Originally, it was listed at $134. We found out the seller was motivated, was going to pull it off the market. We offered $110. They needed to get their win, so they came back at $114, which worked out well for us. This is a cash deal, and so there's not a ton of closing costs. So we're estimating that to be about $1,200. Now, originally, when we went into the deal, we estimated the renovation was going to be about $25,000. And then after doing our due diligence, we just got a quote back and it's going to be about $32,000 to renovate the property. Now that's going to include replacing a bad roof, replacing siding that's messed up, replacing some plumbing, and really the value add here is adding a fourth bedroom in the basement, which was just an unutilized space. We think that's going to add about $250 a month in rent. Yeah, and we think that 6 months from now, when Joe goes to refinance this property, we can have an ARV of 180. Yeah, it'd take 2 months to do the renovation, and then he has 6 months of seasoning on the title before he can pull it out. But he should be able to pull out most or all of his money that he put into the deal.
And what are you estimating this will rent for?
$1,400.
Okay.
And that's working with both mine and kind of my analysis of the market as well.
All right. Well, this, I got to say, this looks like a good deal. So hopefully everything works out. I definitely would say this looks like something that he should move forward on. I personally give the green light. Great job on this. I think that this will end up being a great property as long as there's no new surprises from the team, which again shows why the team is so important. But again, this shows the value. So this is definitely a good deal. I recommend it, especially based on the Bigger Pockets calculator that we're looking at. It shows that this is going to be a winner and it's right in line with his goals and his strategy. Nice job.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good one for him.
All right, Nick, I got to say, man, this is a great deal. The numbers obviously are telling me that this makes sense. So I definitely personally give this the green light to move forward. So congratulations. Hopefully we can get this across the goal line and Joe will get his first out-of-state property through your help, my help, Bigger Pockets Mind, everyone together as a team. So Nick, again, thank you so much. If they want to find you and get a hold of you, how does somebody find you?
Yeah, thanks, Steve, so much for that. Really, biggerpockets.com. You can search Nick Fitzpatrick. I'm on there. I read the messages. Just connect with me on there. Send me a message. I would love to learn about what you're doing here in the Atlanta market, how I can help. A little about me. About 90% of my business is investor focused only. That's from single family buy and holds up to small commercial properties all around Metro Atlanta.
Well, folks, again, thank you for watching today. Next week, we're going to have Joe back on the show. We're going to be doing due diligence and hopefully have some information on whether or not he closes on this actual property. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the Bigger Pockets YouTube channel. Also, if you want to follow me, you can go to Rozenberg Steve on Instagram or Steve Rozenberg on Facebook. And make sure if you're looking for property management needs, you go to mind.co. Again, it's MYND.co. They were the backbone that helped Joe decide on the property and actually get the property rented and take it all the way across whenever he does find one. So again, make sure you go to mind.co. On behalf of Joe, Nick, myself, and everyone who's helping, we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.